Oh, okay, so we are Vista Coders. My name is Bob Summers. This is Bobbin and my brother Tom. And we appreciate the opportunity to pitch to you guys. Moreover, we're really looking forward to your feedback. So we're kind of at the beginning of this thing, so we're excited to have some feedback and some help.
Welcome and begin.
We'll zip through a lot of the slides, man, and we'll just kind of zip through them. They'll be like our subconscious plugs because we're trying to get money in. This is our investor slide deck. So we'll just, okay, so we'll zip through. Okay, great. Again, welcome. Next. Here's our slide with a lot of words, our disclaimer.
Wow.
and that we put that in as our reminder to get NDAs. There's our mission, vision, and our goals, and that is the company mission and vision, and we've been living that for about a year now. And so we can probably skip through that, but just want to let you know that some of these things we've thought about as we're going, so you know we're thinking about that. There's our amazing team. I'll just go through it real quick. Bobbin has been here before, and he's done, as you can see, some other stuff like this, Randy, and so it's not his first rodeo. He works at in IT at Microsoft, and he has a project management background as well. So he runs our software development team, and he's been running them, working with them to do coding and other things. So it's kind of nice that we have a nice team, and it's kind of nice that we have someone with some PMP experience who can actually run those folks and has experience in, and has done it. Tom's got a 30-year career in sales. He's done everything from vacuum sales to, which is like the hardest thing in the world, and he nailed it, and to the Chamber of Commerce and stuff. So he's kind of vacuum afterwards. That's right. You're all getting a vacuum after this, but he's really good with the canvassing and stuff, so he can open up doors for us on our B2B beta test when we get there. And me, I'm the business guy, was invited to help just do the corporate docs and that kind of stuff. So I have more of a healthcare background here. So I worked at Washington Medical Center for 17 years. That ages me, so Washington Medical Center back then. But so, okay, next slide. We have some product ideas, and this is what we're going to talk about today. Although Vista Coders is a company that we want to develop that will help develop apps and other companies, this is the product that we're talking about today, and it's called SellGone. And our product idea for SellGone is something, think of bookings.com, think of Kayak, think of Trivago, that business model. Okay. Next. There we go.
Hi guys, my name is Bhavin. You saw my picture. I was just sitting right there. This is our problem statement. Basically, at this point in time, if you want to sell something locally, you actually go to Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, other places like eBay and everything. There is no one centralized place which can actually advertise your product everywhere else right now on the marketplace. And that's particular problem that we are trying to solve here, because we will actually, our app or our website will actually allow you in order to advertise your product in multiple different places out there. Thanks. So right now, I'm really sorry, I'm not sure why it's not showing up properly. Right now we are integrated with 5 different apps already. We have a particular app ready for beta testing. We are currently with Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, we have eBay, eBids, and Letgo. So those are the 5 websites that we have available at this point in time. And we have already tested those APIs, those are integrated right now. Next. So this is our design, but it will be. Can you stop sharing? So I can actually show you our product because it's available right now. Yeah. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is our app, SellGone. This is just the basic stuff. You can sign in, other stuff. Once you sign in, you come to this page. You are actually just looking at you can either do email or phone conversation, and then you will actually sign in. You can actually decide which particular website you want to post your ad to. By default, in the future, it will be on all the advertisements, all the websites where you want to do that. Next, you basically just take a picture. Either you take a picture or you just upload a picture, whatever is good for you. And then you can actually go next. So let's take this one. You can just decide product name, product description, price, and other stuff. This will also be integrated in the future with artificial intelligence. We are trying right now to Google APIs as well as Amazon API. You can go back, go next, and there will be a bunch of fields because Craigslist and other items actually, other websites require fields over there. So we have, this is also going to be automatically filled up for you. And then you can actually put down a bunch of information here in order to post your item. So it's this simple. You just a few steps and you are actually there to sell your item. We also have a bunch of other stuff. If you are actually a small business owner, you can actually take a picture of your item. Let's say if you are in an inventory place of a car dealership where you are selling your parts, you can just basically take pictures and save ads, and then you can actually go to your desktop and fill out the information and then post it from there. You can also post it at a particular date and time as well. You can also have, this is the list of all the ads that you have, so if you sell something, you can just go here and just delete it from all the websites over there. There's a account payments and other stuff, so you can actually, if you change your username, password, for a bunch of stuff, you can actually do it from here. So that's pretty much of our app design. Right now, it's working with the 5 APIs that we have available, and I think that's pretty much it on the presentation side, and Bob will take over.
You're down to 4 minutes.
No, plenty of time.
I was trying really hard.
We were practicing this to get it down to 10 minutes, but we were at the coffee shop drinking coffee, so I think we'll be all right. But there's the basic design, and then we go to the next slide. We did a standard SWOT analysis and actually had some nice conversations already with John talking about what we need to do for some of our weaknesses and some of the threats that we see. But in our business model, it's pretty much like I would imagine Uber saw Lyft coming. You know, that's the kind of thing that we fear, is that someone's just going to do this much. But we see this idea as something that's going to happen. We just want to be the ones that don't do it. So it's like looking at an airline. You know, people don't go to, you know, Southwest and then go to American and then go, no one does that anymore. They just book an airline, and that's kind of what we're going to do here in your selling. So we did a ton of industry analytics because the tech guy, so from there we want, this is perfect. So these are some of the assets that will be on SellGone. So that's kind of how we're going to mitigate as much risk as we can, because let's say, for example, eBids kicks us off or breaks the API or has an issue with us because we're selling them. We don't think that's going to happen because we're bringing them traffic, but it could happen. And so we'll dilute that damage by having a lot of these folks on board. So Blue Book, Poshmark, all these folks. And then we will also eventually collect our own data and have a database that's very valuable. And we will essentially become Blue Book selling used items, so that you'll be able to see what a used item is sell for by region and what you could ask for, that kind of thing. So when you go online, a lot of stuff, the problem that we solve is that folks, even on the single user, goes on and says, well, what is my lawnmower worth? And, you know, that kind of thing. So they just don't post it, they throw it away or give it. So this kind of helps to have some data to post that stuff. Here's just kind of some numbers for us that we kind of figured out, you know, and you guys probably know this stuff too, the Facebook users, Craigslist users, that kind of thing. So if we look at all the iOS and Android users, we have 50 million, and 10% of that could be possible subscription users. We looked at the B2B stuff. And then if we got 6% of that, we would have 300,000 users based on our subscription model with a couple of variations. If you go to the next slide, there's one busy one. But so we did some projections based on 20,000 users, and that kind of gets us our money back. And we did projections on 200,000 users as well. So we're trying to go with some conservative numbers if we can. We also based our customer acquisition bit on what the industry says for a subscription model, which was $84.48. So that's customer acquisition, marketing, and everything. So we kind of based it on those numbers. So those are our profit margins on that customer acquisition. Obviously, our goal is to get that customer acquisition cost down.
1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute. I said, wait a minute. Okay, go ahead and click through this, and it'll show you what we've done so far. But here's where we are. One backshot there. So here we are on our coding, what we've developed and how we've done. And again, because Bob is really good driving those teams and his PNP stuff, so we're a little under budget on kind of what the teams cost, and he knows what it costs for a coding hour and how long it takes to get something done in the computer. So, yeah. Then we have obviously some operations and marketing costs. Here's where we're kind of struggling is on the marketing side, because we need to develop a way to market this app so we can get that $84 per customer acquisition down. So we're trying to, obviously in the beta, we'll do some B2B ground stuff, but beyond that, and if we get to the single user where we'll move to more of a revenue model that's ad-based, we're going to have to find a way to reach out to those customers, those individual customers who have them obviously door to door. So the business cost pretty minimal. It's all kind of data driven. So again, ground game and getting the
Wrap it up.
so, okay, and here's where we've done so far. We've already put about 100,000 into it to get to the proof of concept for this app that Bob showed. And now we're looking for our secondary needs, and that's kind of where we're looking. And if you go to the next slide, we'll show you what we're willing to hand out. I don't know if I should change this, but anyway, so we've got 25% of the company, and we're looking for straight equity if we can. But you know, if we have other models of revenue, we'll go after them. But we love the straight equity. We don't prefer stuff in this hectic straight equity. You know, only one. There you go. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.